Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Farhana Binti Mohd Roslan. My metric number is 259315. Okay, for this individual assignment, I got a question for number 4. Okay, this question is for pick and shovel constructor company. Okay, I have identified the entities of this company. Okay, the entities of this company is project, manager, employee, customer, and equipment. Okay, for this subclass, we have two subclass for project, which is for residential house and commercial building. For employee also we have two subclass, which is for full-time and part-time. Okay, for primary key, for project, the primary key is project ID. For manager, primary key is manager ID. For employee, the primary key is employee ID. For customer, the primary key is customer ID. For equipment, the primary key is equipment. And for the residential house and commercial building, is the primary key is project ID because they are under the project. And for full time and part time, the primary key is employee ID because they are under the employee. Okay, for EERD diagram, big and shovel construction company need to build a system for manage a project information. Okay, for project, it contain project ID, project name, location, start date, project duration, estimate, and date, and actual end date. And project have two subclass, which is residential house and commercial building. Okay, for residential house, it have to capture house type and approval date. And for commercial building, it will capture bank agreement. Okay, for each project, it will monitor by manager, and one manager can monitor a few projects concurrently. For manager, it will contain manager ID, name, phone, address, email, and salary. Okay, each project consists a lot of employee. For employee, it will contain employee ID, name, address, phone number, and appointment date. For employee, it have two subclass, which is for full-time or part-time. For full-time, it will paid by salary and allowance. Meanwhile, for part-time, it will be paid by hour rate. Okay, pick and shovel constructor company, they can appoint then one project, but each project only for one customer. For customer information, it will contain information such as customer ID, customer name, customer registration number, address, fax number, contact person, contact number, and email. Okay, for each project, they will need to allocate a few equipment. The equipment can be used at one time, so every time when the equipment has been used, they need to log the equipment name, quantity, start date, and end date. They also need to keep information about equipment available, such as equipment ID, equipment name, by date, maximum duration use, and price. Okay, for the primary key and the foreign key for each relation. First, for project, the primary key is project ID. For manager, the primary key is manager ID, and the foreign key is project ID, referring to project, which is project ID. Then employee, for employee, the primary key is employee ID, and the foreign key is manager ID, referring to manager, which is manager ID. Next, for customer, the primary key is customer ID, and the foreign key is employee ID, referring to employee ID. Next, equipment, the primary key is equipment ID, and the foreign key is employee ID, which is referring to employee. Okay, for residential house and commercial building, the primary key and the foreign key is project ID, which is because it is subclass under the project. Okay, the project ID is project. The project is project ID. Okay, for full time and part time, the primary key and the foreign key is employee ID because they are subclass under the employee. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.